What's going on, people? It's the Big Garnal Bob. Back again with another video. Hope you guys are doing well today. It's Saturday as I'm recording this. I'm about to hop on the Battlefield 6 beta after this. Ooh, you know I'm about to be playing that the whole rest of the night. But first, I want to talk about something interesting. I want to talk about why it's important to have a hobby. If you guys are struggling with your mental health or feel like you're not getting anywhere in life, I'd like you to stick around. I feel like I can help out just a little bit. And if you guys already have a hobby, you can click off. I still would like you to listen to the video because I want to give you some facts you probably didn't know, explain some stuff, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. So first I actually want to tell you what a hobby is. And Google definition says, an activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. So I mean that can range from anything from like reading to gaming to skiing, anything like that, anything you enjoy really. I got a few hobbies myself. I like to go dirt biking with my homie like once or twice a week just to hang out and just ride around. I like to video game. I love that. I like to read sometimes, not as much as I should be, but sometimes. And then I also like to weightlift. Weightlifting is one of my favorites, but really anything that just kind of you get pleasure out of. It unwind, you get happy from it. It's nice. And there's something crucial about that. It's really important to have something like that in a long day. Because especially if you just work all day, you want to come home and do something that you enjoy yourself. Like for me, I'll come home, I'll either work out or try and work on one of these videos. I'll be productive as a hobby because I enjoy productive hobbies. I'll get more into that later. And then after all of that, I'll game. I'll do another hobby. But I know people who just work all day, they come home and they just doom scroll or they just watch TV for the rest of the night. And I'm not bagging on TV, that's fine, but that's a hobby that you have to do in moderation. Like I said, there's levels to this shit. I split it into three categories. You got productive hobbies, you got normal hobbies, and then you got negative hobbies. Now let me talk about the productive and just normal. Like normal would be classified in my mind as just watching TV, gaming, stuff like that. Just stuff that is actually relaxing to you for the most part. Productive hobbies, I'd include stuff like sports or working out or doing something like I'm doing right now, like working on a video. That's just a passion project. And it's important because you need something to stimulate your brain. You need the nourishment for your brain. And I even found a Harvard study to reinforce my point. I looked some stuff up for this video because of how important it is to me that you guys know. Now, they did a study and they took around 93,000 people from 16 different countries around the world. And all they really did basically was just follow them around for 8 years and periodically question them about their mental health. And they had two separate groups. They had people with hobbies and people without hobbies. And that's also just crazy to me that they found people without hobbies. Like, at that point, I feel like you're just an NPC. And if you're listening to this video, we're going to turn you to a real actual person, okay? But anyways, they took those people and they followed them around and questioned them for, like I said, about 4 to 8 years. And the people with hobbies reported that they had better health, more happiness, and fewer symptoms of depression, and also just a higher overall life satisfaction. So even studies are saying that they're better for you. And I'm not saying not having a hobby is bad. I'm just saying that I want you to look for something that you enjoy. I ain't gonna make fun of you, and I'm just trying to encourage you to find something. Now going back to the TV point, that's not a bad hobby at all. Watching TV and movies isn't bad at all. I love some Game of Thrones. I love some Breaking Bad. I watch a ton of movies when I got time. But the thing about those ones is just that you need to have moderation with that stuff. Because repeating that over and over again, day after day, first of all, you're just going to rot your brain. Literally, I know your mom, your dad be saying that when you're younger. But your brain actually needs the proper nourishment. It needs stimulation. And not no fucking, oh, this TikTok clip was hilarious, bruh. I'm talking about you need to do a project and get that shit done and feel the high that you get from finishing something like that. Or you need to get outside, go skiing, hit this fat jump, bro. I'm telling you, you will feel so good after that. Getting that pure, real dopamine rush after completing something that you've been working on for a long time, it just boosts your morale. And it's because of something that you chose to do out of passion and enjoyment. It's just so important to have that. It'll improve your mood, give you confidence in yourself, and you'll just be happier all around. If you just sit around all day scrolling TikTok, you get nothing besides little spikes of dopamine, which get dulled after a time because it's not something you worked for, and it's something that's so easily obtainable that it just becomes common to your brain. It's like a fat kid, right? You just eat so much that you're just used to it. It's You get fat. Your brain gets fucking fat, and that shit doesn't hit as good as it used to. Weird analogy, I know, but goddamn is it real, okay? Alright, now let me go over the actual negative hobbies that I said earlier. And that can include stuff like drug use, alcohol abuse, gambling, shit like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'd be lying to you if I told you I didn't enjoy some of these. I love a drink from time to time. I love smoking from time to time. I love a little nicotine pouch from time to time. And that's not bad. But like I said, the key is moderation. I know people that'll just smoke all day, they'll get nothing done, they'll sit there and rot. And that's horrible. It can be classified as a hobby, but it's not a fucking good hobby. It's not something that your brain needs. It's just something that you want because you're lazy and you enjoy it. And it's the same shit as watching TikTok. You just get those little spikes of dopamine and it just gets bland over time. It gets bland. Now, especially with weed can bring you down even more. It'll just make you lazy. It'll make you unproductive. And I know some people that break the mold. I know some people that can go to work, they can smoke, they can come home after work, they can smoke and still get stuff done. And that's great. But majority of the people will get high and they'll be lazy. And that's where you're screwed. You're done for unless you can break that bad habit with a better habit, a better hobby. And I really pray for the people who are out there that are just doing that stuff all day. If you're unemployed, sitting there gooning, scrolling, doom scrolling, fucking smoking all day, this is for you. I really want you to find a good hobby you enjoy. Like, try reading, try basket making, branch out, try cooking especially. I got a homie who loves cooking. That was his hobby, and he turned it into a job from that because of how much he loves it. And even then, too, oh my god, you'll get so many chicks from cooking, I swear. Or even dudes, too, if you're into that. Like, people love food. It's an amazing thing, I'm telling you. And if you can make something good like that, if you can hone your craft and make something like that, people will love you. Everybody loves a good barbecue. Everybody loves a good bowl of ramen, something like that. Get good at it. Enjoy it. Find the enjoyment in it. Another one is music, too. Like, for the past few years, I've been on and off with my guitar. I've been trying to learn a song. I've been trying to play it. And I'm not that person, unfortunately. I really need to actually take time and focus in it. But, gosh, do I admire people who just do it for the love of the game. Because I love hearing a good song. I love rock. I love anything metal. I like hip-hop. People just love that stuff. I'm telling you, about probably 90% of the time, any pro musician who became all big and stuff like that and who's loved by everybody, did it as a hobby. They didn't do it for the money. They did it as a hobby because they enjoyed it. That was their passion. And that's another point. You can make fucking money off of it if you do it right. Oh my gosh. Seriously though, everybody loves a good song. That's another good one too. I enjoyed Lego building as well. That was an expensive hobby, but fuck. Sitting there, just staring at some Legos, listening to a YouTube video or podcast in the background, putting that shit together, that's got to be one of my favorite things in the world. And I'm telling you right now, it's so enjoyable. But let me quit ranting about that stuff for a bit. I'm going to get back into the facts for a second. Like I said, man, the brain really needs that stuff. It really needs critical thinking and actual exercise. The brain's a muscle too. The only way you exercise it is by thinking and using it. You don't use it by sitting on TikTok. You use it by doing stuff like, here, as an example, dirt biking. Whenever I do a hill climb, I have to pick out the perfect path or else I'm going to get fucked by rocks. And you don't want to get fucked by rocks when you're up on a hill because if you slow down and you stop, then it's just so annoying to have to go back down the hill or try and go up from halfway because it's not fun. If you ever rode a dirt bike and done that, you would know. But using critical thinking, if you pick the right path, you use the right amount of gas, you shift when you need to, You will get to the top of that hill and you will feel amazing. And it could be stressful. I'm not saying all hobbies should be stressful. I know that they're supposed to be unwinding, but sports hobbies and stuff like that, you're going to have a little stress in between every once in a while. For the most part, it's pleasure, but for some parts, it's stress. But for this one, it's a little stressful, so it makes it even better. But once you finish the task and you complete it, you just feel amazing. It doesn't get any better than that. Just natural, all authentic dopamine going straight to your brain. And I'm telling you, that's better than any Nick hit you're going to get. That's better than any weed hit you're going to get. I can promise you. And so, to wrap it up, I made this video out there for the people who are just unsure in life, who just don't have a hobby. Find something you like. I really, for the first part, try reading. Find a book you enjoy. If you're a person like me, if you like the stuff I like, if you like doing stupid stuff, I recommend The Dirt. It's the book about Motley Crue, if you ever heard that band. It's their whole life story, basically, and it's interesting as hell. They do a shit ton of drugs, do a shit ton of stupid stuff, and they put it down in a book, and it's actually good to read. It was the first ever book I enjoyed reading, and I hated reading in school. I hated reading in general, because it forces you to read something dumb. But if you find it and you enjoy it, if you find a book you like and enjoy it, you're going to be feeling good after you complete it. You're going to feel like you accomplished something, and that's so crucial for the brain. That's crucial for every person out there who is alive. You need to be happy in life. And that's really all this is what it's about. You just got to be happy in life. You got to enjoy it. And I know some people can enjoy just doom scrolling all day, but I'm telling you, there are better things out there. Go on a hike. Go do something like that. I've just been spitballing this whole time. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really hope you guys have a different outlook on your life now. But if you did, give me a follow, give me a like. I'll be dropping some more videos like this. I do story time videos as well, so if you guys found this interesting, come back for more. But anyway, have a great day, y'all. Have a great night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you later. Peace.